Welcome back. Our topic, decomposition reaction. The reaction in which a compound splits up into two or more simpler substances are called decomposition reaction. AB giving A plus B. As we all know, it is just opposite of combination reaction. Decomposition reactions are of three types. First one, thermal decomposition. When a decomposition reaction is carried out by heating, it is called a thermal decomposition reaction. For example, when ferrous sulfate is heated strongly, it decomposes to form ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Equation: 2FeSO4 solid heating to get Fe2O3 solid plus SO2 gas plus SO3 gas. Observations: in this reaction, the green color of ferrous sulfate changes to brown due to the formation of ferric oxide, Fe2O3. Second observation, a smell of burning sulfur is obtained due to the formation of sulfur dioxide gas. Actually, you will be asked to write observations of every reactions. So you have to study all the observations. Plus you have to study equations, complete equation, that is balanced equation. Okay. In this reaction now, the above reaction, that is ferrous sulfate is converting to ferric oxide reaction now. A single substance split up into three substances. That is decomposition. We can say that thermal decomposition because it is carried out by heating. Second example, when calcium carbonate is heated, it decomposes to give calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Equation: CaCO3 solid heats, you get calcium oxide CaO, and that is quicklime, plus carbon dioxide gas. Calcium carbonate is known as limestone. In marble also calcium carbonate. Next example, when potassium chloride is heated in presence of manganese dioxide, a catalyst, decomposes to give potassium chloride and oxygen. This reaction is used for the preparation of oxygen in the laboratory. The equation is 2KClO3, that is potassium chloride, that is a solid, heats in presence of manganese dioxide, MnO2, giving two product, 2KCl solid, that is potassium chloride plus 3O2, oxygen gas. Next example, when lead nitrate is heated strongly, lead monoxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen are formed. Equation is 2PbNO3 twice solid heats to get 2PbOS, that is lead monoxide, plus 4NO2 gas, nitrogen dioxide plus O2 gas. Observation: in this reaction, colorless lead nitrate, that is PbNO3 twice, converted to yellow colored lead monoxide, PbO. That is the first observation. Second one, brown fumes of nitrogen dioxide gas also formed. Nitrogen dioxide. Okay. Next one, photochemical decomposition. The decomposition reaction that can occur with the sunlight are called photochemical decomposition. Example, when silver chloride is exposed to light, it decomposes to form silver metal and chlorine gas. 2AgCl solid, when exposed to sunlight, you are getting 2Ag solid plus Cl2 gas. Here are observations of white color of silver chloride is changed to grayish white color of silver. That is the first one. Second one, you can see yellowish green color of chlorine gas also. Next example, silver bromide is also behaves in the same way. That is 2AgBr, when exposed to sunlight, you are getting 2Ag solid plus bromine, Br2 gas. In this reaction, pale yellow color of silver bromide changes to grayish white silver metal. And you can also observe a reddish brown color of bromine gas. Okay. In the two examples, that is silver chloride converted to silver and chlorine, and the second one AgBr, silver bromide converted to silver and bromine, is used in black and white photography. Next one, decomposition by using electricity. Example, electrolysis of water. When electric current is passed through acidified water, it decomposes to give hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Acidified gas is nothing but the water mixed with the dilute acids. Equation, 2H2O liquid. On electrolysis, you are getting 2H2 gas plus O2 gas. You can see the electrolysis of water there on the screen. For doing this experiment, you need a plastic mug with 2 holes at its base. Fix a rubber stopper in those holes. Insert carbon electrodes in the rubber stopper and connect it to 6-volt battery. Fill the mug with acidified water to immerse that electrode. Take 2 test tubes with water and invert them over the 2 electrodes. When the current passes, you can observe the formation of bubbles at both the electrodes. That is, oxygen and hydrogen gases are collecting in different test tubes. The volume of gas collected over negative electrode is double the volume of gas collected in the positive electrode. Hydrogen is collected over negative electrode, and when burning candle is brought near the mouth of that test tube, that means the test tube having hydrogen gas, the gas, that means the hydrogen gas, burns rapidly, making a popping sound. When burning candle is taken near the mouth of other test tube, that is positive, which is having positive electrode, the candle burns brightly. As we know that oxygen helps in burning the other substances, no? So the gas collected on that test tube, which is having positive electrode, is oxygen. Since the electrolysis of water produces 2 volumes of hydrogen gas and 1 volume of oxygen gas, we can conclude that the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen in the water is 2:1 by volume. Or we can say that water is made up of 2 parts of hydrogen and 1 part of oxygen by volume. It is H2O. We know that hydrogen burns in oxygen, gives water. 2H2 plus O2 giving 2H2O. That is combination reaction. It's reverse. When water is electrolyzed, you get hydrogen and oxygen, that is 2H2O. On electrolysis, you are getting 2H2 plus O2. Thus, decomposition reaction is just opposite of combination reaction. We proved. We have seen that decomposition reactions require energy in the form of heat, light, electricity for breaking down the reactants. The reaction in which energy is absorbed is known as endothermic reaction. In the combination reaction, we studied exothermic reaction. In some reactions, in combination reactions, energy is released during that reaction. That is called an exothermic reaction. Here, decomposition reaction is associated with the, or not associated, it need energy for the reaction to complete. That reactions are called endothermic reactions. Here are some questions for you to answer.